Alright, what's up? Terminator Juice. Yep, another Rocket League video, but this one is going to be talking about why I'm pretty much done with the Nintendo Switch version. I'll still play it here and there, but it's become painfully obvious that there's something wrong with the game, whether it's the lack of analog triggers or just the game not being able to run the physics engine as well, because I just cannot dribble the ball like even 20% as good on the Switch version as I do on PC. So, and what's dribbling? How important is that? Not super important in like twos or threes, but 1v1s it's useful, and it just really makes your improves your ball or your car control. But if the fact that I can't stay under a ball as easy as this, because the lack of analog trigger, as soon as you touch it, it goes full throttle, and you can tap the throttle, but it just doesn't have the same effect. Like, I can't dribble the ball for more than like 5-10 seconds on Switch, and I was trying not to use boost there, and but you've seen how long I was able to keep it up. That's what she said. Ding. But if this part's affected, then I gotta believe all the other little nuanced things are being affected by the lack of an analog trigger. I mean, when you're going full speed, I guess it doesn't matter. But is it just the analog trigger, or is there something else to blame? I mean, look at that. Like, I can't do that on the Switch version consistently. And by consistently, I mean hardly ever. It's like I feel like I have just total control on here, and I gotta think it's something to, I mean, mostly the analog trigger, but I also feel like, judging where the ball is going and trying to judge the speed of it, like, I just feel like it's slightly off. And I mean, another thing it could be is I'm playing on this low latency 1440p monitor, 144 hertz, and wired controller, like probably next to no input lag I'm dealing with. So I mean, that could be a factor too. It could be because I'm playing the Switch version through a surround receiver, then going to my TV. I do use wired Pro Controller though. It doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. But just this slow dribble, like to keep my car in the circle there, it's very hard, and I have trouble even getting the ball up on my car for the most part. And what I'll do is I'll capture some Switch clips, then I'll put them on my PC, and I'll edit them together, and I'll show you guys after this. Let me do one more. Let's see if I can dribble around the court or the field. But again, like, could be the input lag, could be the lack of analog trigger, which is something I've harped on Nintendo since the fucking Wii era. Like, where's a proper analog trigger? Why? You guys came up with the first controller that had analog triggers. Why get away from it? I don't know. As I'm fucking up now. But it's just, there's something off. And then the other night, I went from PC to play on Switch with Lil Cray, and there was a ball hit to the corner, and me, my teammate, and the three of the other the other team all went for the ball. And as I hit the ball in the corner, the game like froze for a millisecond. Like, there was a quick little just freezing that happened. So I have 320 hours on the Switch version, and everything I did on there led me to be pretty decent on PC from the get-go. So I mean, yeah, the fundamental Rocket League experience is there, but when I want to take it to the next level, it has nothing to do with the visuals. I don't care about the resolution or the lighting effects. I mean, look at that. That was nice. I don't care about the lighting effects. I lost it. But when the game don't play as good, when I can't do one of like the core mechanics of like being a really good player at Rocket League, when I can't do this on the Switch version, there's something wrong, and it makes me question some of the other mechanics, like when you're in the air, which I fucked that up. And I'm not even using the best car for dribbling. The Octane. This is the Dominus. The Octane's apparently the best car. So yeah, I'm gonna end this with just some Switch attempts. I'm gonna do like 4 30-second clips where I just try. I'll probably do my 4 best. So anyway, next you'll see my attempts on Switch. I'll use the same car, same field, and we'll see how I do. Alright, and as you can see here, here's my Switch attempts, and got about 5 clips that were decent. You'll see my fails on a couple of them. I think my best was like a 17-second one, maybe including the wall. But this was 8 to 10 minutes of gameplay of struggling to get these clips, and it's just constant struggle to keep the ball. If I'm not turning, I have a really hard time, and I don't know what it's got to be. Definitely the analog triggers are a big factor, because I got to use boost a lot on the PC version. You saw in the first clips there, it was just like easy, and I switched to the Octane just to try to see if supposedly the best vehicle for dribbling. And yeah, I got a couple decent dribbles, but this is like I said, 8 to 10 minutes of me playing, and these are the best of the best clips. Like the majority were like that, like the ball just flying off, or I could only go straight towards the wall. Anytime I tried to turn, I couldn't get ahead of the ball, and it's really unfortunate, because I love the game, and I love the Switch, and I have so many hours on the Switch, and friends. But with the cross-platform lobby system coming, I just think there's really not much reason for me to continue playing it when it has an issue like this, or at least a handicap, and I need all the help I can get. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have Rocket League on PS4, Xbox One, if you have a similar experience. So anyway, that's going to be it. We'll see you next time.